Hello, guys. Welcome back to Taking a Chance with Chance. I am finally back after my very long hiatus to come to you guys with a personal read. I haven't been here for quite some time because I've been healing myself as best as I possibly can, and I'm still doing a lot more healing. But I still haven't lost the fact or forgotten the fact that tarot really has helped me, and the reason why I do this is to help others. I am your intuitive tarot card reader, Chance. A little bit about me, if you don't know and if you're new. I read cards intuitively, even tarot. I'm very intuitive myself and in touch with spirit and source. I have been gone for a long time because life was getting more than tough for me. I was doing a lot of things that at once instead of taking things one thing at a time and trying to pace myself, and that led me down a very dark rabbit hole. As it turns out, I am an addict, so I have been going to recovery and rehab and going through recovery, and I attended a rehab facility, and I'm slowly but surely getting my life back together, turning everything back over to source and starting to get more in touch with who I really am and what I'm really here to do. I know what my purpose here on earth is. It is to bring others joy, and I finally figured out how to do that, and that is mainly to be joyful within myself. Cannot give something I do not have. So I have finally gotten to a place to where I am finding joy within myself and with the world around me, and I have enough of it to share now. Once again, with the collective. A lot of things have changed. The way I read cards have changed. I've even started using actual tarot cards. The faith that I've had in myself has elevated. The faith in source has elevated. Everything that should be elevated has elevated, and everything that should have been diminished has been diminished or is being diminished at the moment. So yeah, let's begin. I'm shuffling the cards now to get them in tune with the energy of the collective. That's any and everybody who watches, anyone who is subscribed, and I hope this resonates with you at least a little bit. It's been a while, so I may be out of touch with you guys, so I understand if it doesn't. But let's hope for the best. Also, the way I read cards has completely changed. From what I've been told by others, apparently I'm pretty accurate, so apparently I've gotten a lot better. But yeah, everything has changed, and I really believe it's for the better. So the new style of format is you have 3 cards for your recent past, your recent present, and your recent future. It's more in depth than the regular 3 card spread that I normally would give you guys, or the even extensive one with the other decks. I can give you a lot more insight on just a situation with basically this one deck, or with one deck, basically, I should say, not specifically even this one. No cards should come in reverse. If they do, it is not a bad thing. It could just mean that whatever the card's meaning is already happening, has already happened, or will happen, or it could be the exact opposite and reversed. But that doesn't always have to mean it's a bad thing. The cards should come in reverse, but Spirit is funny, so you never know how things will come up. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that she is, for me, the almost the pinnacle of absolute stability. She is not the king, so she is not the pinnacle of absolute stability, but she is one step behind. There's just something that might trip her up, or that does trip her up. For anybody to get the Queen of Pentacles, like you guys have, the Collective, that means that you are at this very moment and in this very reading are extremely stable, and that's a wonderful thing to be. And being stable does not mean you're financially set. It does not, or not necessarily mean that you're financially set. It could just mean that you have enough faith to know that you're going to make it through, that you know that everything will be okay. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, there's still a bit of worry. Like every mother, there's a bit of worry there. And so I feel like that's what's probably tripping you up at the moment. And I explain that to you because that is basically what the overall meaning of the reading is going to be about. Like I said, the way I read is a bit different now. So let's begin. Oh, also one more thing. I will be giving clarification on each year, present, past, and future. And, that's just another 3 cards added to each one. So in case you need any more clarification, you're going to get it whether you want it or not. For your recent past, we have the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, so basically, you had love, or you were giving love, not necessarily against your will, but because you felt like you had to, like you were obligated to do so, which made you feel very isolated. It put you in a sense under a state of conflict. Not an extreme amount of conflict, but some conflict was definitely there between you and a few others. I see 3 others to be exact, and probably a conflict with yourself, which will explain the isolation, which caused you to put up every wall that you could possibly imagine, emotional, psychological, physical, everything.